competition nonetheless. Chael Connors, one half again of CXR. Currently the tag team champions out in Western New York.
And these two, though, very familiar with one another from their travels across the state, albeit a singles matchup, very different from a tag team situation.
And here we go.
Pat Sawyer again, 1-0 and 1-up wrestling. One of the guys that got him into professional wrestling that's helped him along, Sean Carr.
And Sean Carr's had quite the influence on the career of Chael Connors as well.
Yep, I was just about to say. And obviously, well, the size advantage with Pat Sawyer.
I don't know if that was exactly the brightest move there from Chael Connors.
Spinning thrust kick.
Now that's one thing that Chael Connors is going to have to rely on here, that he does definitely have an advantage over Pat Sawyer on, is that speed, but the strength of Indigenous Pat Sawyer is going to be a tough task to overcome as that shoulder tackle just threw Chael Connors to the outside.
Well, Pat Sullivan, he probably could have played football, hockey, any sports with that size as he shoulder tackled Chael Connors all the way out of the ring. And now he is on the attack on the outside of the big knife edge chop.
Rocks Chael Connors all the way over to the corner.
And we're going to have another one here, right in the middle of the chest that's already turning bright red.
You could hear that chop ring through the municipal arena.
Well, time for another.
Good Lord.
And whatever quickness advantage that maybe Chael Connors has, these chops.
It's hard to have that speed if you can't breathe.
Taking the wind out of it.
Those chops can crack a rib very easily.
Arm twist and a whip. Big leg lariat from Pat Sawyer, make it two. A scoop and a slam and a leg drop dead center of the ring, a cover, and two.
Just a beautiful combination there from Indigenous Pat Sawyer. And Chael Connors just kind of rocked here, not sure exactly where to go. And look at that! Chael Connors almost landed on his feet.
He had the right idea there, but just got thrown so hard that he couldn't quite land.
And just walks right into that chop. Good God, John.
Nothing fancy.
But it's damn sure effective.
Absolutely, and Chael Connors might be rethinking his decision here to sub in and a thumb to the eye of a giant.
Saw an opportunity and took it. But now he's got to be able to capitalize on it here.
Climbing the tree, a standing drop kick right on the nose. Terrific athleticism from Chael Connors with that drop kick.
Say, just being able to get all the way up there and sent over the top. Able to land it though. Dips through.
Look at the speed here of Chael Connors.
He can't take the time to jaw jack with the fans here. He's got to stay on Pat Sawyer.
Up and over he goes. Took too long though.
Still able to, kind of looking for the kind of like a Rings of Saturn deal, but instead gets up the fireman's carry.
Well, raining in those elbows to stop what could have either been maybe a Death Valley drive or some type of slam.
Then drops him neck first across that top rope.
Pat Sawyer staggered. Now Chael Connors is ready to follow up quickly.
Double stomp to the back, but not wasting any motion here. Chael Connors right back to the top rope on the other side.
Just so fluid, but now getting on the case of the fans rather than leaping on top of Pat Sawyer. but still the tremendous athleticism.
Swanton.
Picture perfect swanton right across the chest, but again, yelling at the fans rather than going straight for the cover and not bothering to hook one of those big tree trunks.
And that lazical cover only gets a 1 count. And referee Ted Stillwell. Chael staying on him here as this crowd rallies behind Indigenous Pat Sawyer.
That momentum, though, whatever he had trying to get up quickly, stopped by some shoulder tackles in the stomach and a right forearm. Well, Pat Sawyer, a fan favorite wherever he goes. Everybody loves seeing him. All 6 feet 7 inches of him, which makes that drop kick from Chael Connors earlier just so much more remarkable.
Chael Connors putting all his weight onto the neck of Pat Sawyer there. Pat's still got a lot of fight left in the tank, but a knee right to the jaw will change that aspect.
And almost a guillotine choke here. Doesn't have it cinched in quite enough.
Kick right to the mush.
Connors thinking tornado DDT, thrown off. Clothesline blocked.
And he's got him goozled.
No, on the choke slam, step up Enziguri.
Immediate kip up there. Calling for him to go to sleep. Super kick rocks Pat Sawyer. Here's Chael's chance.
And 2.5. Maybe waited maybe a tick late on the cover, then didn't put all of his body weight across Pat Sawyer.
And you can see the disbelief that's on Chael Connors' face as now he's getting all up in the grill of Pat Sawyer. Just disrespectful shots with the boot.
Maybe a little frustration as well that he couldn't put him away. Pat Sawyer with a super kick answer.
But Pat Sawyer unable to capitalize, feeling the effects of this hard-fought contest. Chael Connors definitely impressing here in his debut. But this crowd at the Municipal Arena in Watertown behind Pat Sawyer.
Hard right forearm shots. Last one blocked and a big left hand.
Answered right back though by Chael Connors. Knockout shot.
Big left forearm from Pat Sawyer. He wants more. Huge righty lariat. Elbow.
What a combination there by Pat Sawyer.
Kind of a face breaker and then a lariat, and now Pat Sawyer is calling for the end here. Crowd is on its feet almost. Avalanche lariats in the corner, and a big-time boot. Connors, though, rolls wisely towards the ropes. Pat Sawyer rolls him back towards the middle of the ring and gets 2 3/4.
Yeah, Chael Connors trying to use his ring awareness there, get as close to the ropes as possible, or even maybe roll out, but just didn't have enough in him to get to the outside, but able to kick out and stay alive in this one. But Pat Sawyer sizing him up.
Thinking choke slam here or choke bomb.
Instead steps on the toes and rakes the eyes for good measure.
And a chop block takes him down right to the back of the knee. And when you give up that much size, that's one of your best options. Take out the legs. Pat Sawyer still temporarily blinded in a cutter by Chael Connors, dead center of the ring. The leg hook in 2 3/4 again.
And the shock on Chael Connors' face says it all. He thought he had him with that huge cutter.
And the frustration again building a little bit here, trying to think, what can I do to put the big man away? Meanwhile, Pat Sawyer trying to move to 2-0 and one-up wrestling.
Got caught.
into a flatliner off the swing. Beginning of the end here. Choke bomb! And that's it. A fantastic matchup here at One Up Wrestling. Well, we did not get the hoss fight that we expected. Chael Connors gave Pat Sawyer everything he could handle and more.
Still absolutely one hell of a contest between these two combatants. But Pat Sawyer, that choke bomb almost sent him right through the ring and able to get the victory and move to 2-0, leveling up here at One Up Wrestling.